And everybody decided I'd do another broadcast. Hope everybody's having a great day today. It is Friday, man. Yeah, that's right. Friday. And this is Mike Marino live from my mother's basement. And of course, once again, obviously, I'm not down the basement. Unfortunately, I'm in my apartment here in Studio City, California, or what most people around here like to call North Hollywood or NoHo. This is the NoHo Arts District. But anyway, we got a big show that we're doing tonight, and I just wanted to do a little shout out to everybody and let you know that you can come and still get tickets. There's still tickets available to tonight's show. There's my man Patrick. Thank you so much for saying "Make America Italian Again" or "Jersey Strong." Make America Italian again. Thank you so much for tuning in, my friend. Oh, phone's ringing. I can't answer the phone right now. I don't even know what just happened to my live feed. I don't see myself anymore. Uh-oh, technical difficulties. We're doing this not only on Facebook Live, but of course we're also doing it on Instagram, and I can't see myself anymore. That really stinks, all right? My technical advisor. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Oh, my God. Well, listen, we're hanging out here tonight. We're having a lot of fun. And I want to thank everybody who wrote into the show yesterday. Oh, my God, it must have been thousands of people right in asking when I'm coming to Australia, asking when I'm coming to Italy, asking when I'm coming to Barcelona in Canada, and all these great places. And I want to say thank you so much because, you know, we obviously are going to be coming into all these different places, especially Canada. I love going to Canada. I play Montreal, I play Toronto, I play these weird areas that nobody even heard of. It's absolutely fantastic, and I dig it, and I love it, and it's going to be a great time, and we're going to keep on doing what we're doing. Hey, good evening, Pietro. It's nice to see you. Where are you? Betsy Donatelli from Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Jason Parker, who's got a great company called K9 Resorts. K9 Resorts, one of my favorite sponsors, and also Brandon Bruno from Rockstar Clothing is also one of my favorite sponsors. And you can see these guys all over my internet at mikemarino.net because when I do have these fantastic sponsors who help me do what I do as I'm entertaining across the country, I like to do big shout outs. I like to do commercials for them. I like to promote their company, and I like to let my fans see who's relevant in my life when I'm on tour, making people laugh, having a great time. Okay? So Brandon Bruno from Rockstar Clothing, thank you very much. I do want to talk to you about the future of what we're doing because I'm going back out on tour in the next 2 weeks. I do have a big show right here in North Hollywood, California tonight, folks. If you're here in California, I'm originally from Jersey City, New Jersey, the Marion section. Thank you so much for asking, Josh Reed. And Mr. Too Cool, that's right, Make America Italian Again, the Mafia, Make America Forever Italian Again. I was born in Jersey City, New Jersey. I grew up in Scotch Plains, which is where I still own a home, and that's where we do Mike Marino live from my mother's basement. Comedy Priest, how you doing, baby? It's nice to see you. You're a great guy. You're very funny. Not that many people actually would label themselves Comedy Priest, but you did because you're a badass. I always say when I go on stage, forgive me, Father, I'm going to sin. And then I do, which is really, really great. So Brandon Bruno owns Rockstar Clothing. It's a great clothing line. Not only do they have great shirts for guys and girls, but they have long sleeve button downs. They have jeans. They have accessories, belts, watches, you name it. So go to rockstarclothing.com. It's actually rockstarclothinginc.com and check out what they got going on. Thank you so much for saying I'm a super comedian. That's one of the greatest compliments I've gotten so far on this show today and in the last couple of weeks. Let's say that. I am a rock star comedian. Thank you so much for saying that. Super comedian. I believe that. Awesome. I was born in Queens, and I live in Ocean City. Hey, listen, I'm glad that you're living down in Ocean City. I'm coming down to Beach Haven, not too far from Ocean City, on July 29th. Get yourself some tickets. I live in Florida. My dad raised me in Brooklyn. Well, thank you. Ooh, USO, good afternoon. I'm getting a booking while I'm talking on the show. I think that's really fantastic. Florida is great, and a lot of East Coast people, okay, whether you're from Brooklyn, whether you're from New Jersey, whether you're from New York, upstate New York, Connecticut, we all go down to Florida. It's great down there, especially in January, February, and March. So you got to freeze your ass off and yell out the F word when you wake up every morning because you can't handle how cold it is. You know, so many people ask us all the time, why you always curse? It's cold, you know? Uh, I've told you before, but saw you sell at Westbury Music Fair with Sal Valentini. Hey, man, thank you very much. I'm so glad that you were at that show. Now, listen, Too Cool, why don't you go to my website, MikeMarino.net, sign up for my emailer, subscribe. You will get a newsletter whenever I'm coming into the area. You'll know how to get tickets. You'll know how to get discounted tickets. You'll actually get a coupon because I sell Mike Marino t-shirts. And not only these t-shirts say Mike Marino on it, don't forget, everybody, on the back, the new shirts, the new clothing line actually says, Make America Italian Again. Are you checking that out? Make America Italian Again. Not only do they come in t-shirts for guys and girls, they come in panties and tracksuits. Instant message me, and I'll show you how to get some of this great stuff. When are you going to make a special comedy tour on Comedy Central? Well, you know, folks, I'm glad you asked that question. Thanks. What's up, Hank? How you doing? Laura, how you doing? Kenny Rocks, nice to see you, buddy. Stand-up comedy is a different kind of animal. You know, it's not so much anybody could just go on Comedy Central because you're extremely funny. Not any extremely funny guy gets on Showtime or gets on Netflix, gets on HBO. You have to be asked to be on something like that. And you know what? If I'm in a comedy club and I'm knocking people out and you're having a great time, technically, go see the show live. Because if you're watching on tape and you watch other guys, you might think that that's exactly what you're going to get, but it's not. You come and see me live, I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to do everything I can to make you laugh so hard that I put you in pain so that you get your money's worth. You want to get your money's worth. When you go to a food store and you get some food, you want half the sandwich or you want the whole sandwich? You want the whole fucking sandwich. You want to get full. You want your money's worth. And if you don't eat the whole sandwich, what do? You put it in the refrigerator and you eat it for breakfast the next day like a nice Italian boy. That's the way you do it. It does suck. Quite honestly, it does suck because sometimes the funniest people you're never going to see on television. You're going to have to see them live in a club. The funniest people out there, trust me, other comedians know. When we go to the clubs and we see other funny people, we laugh at our fellow entertainers. But do we see them on TV? Do you see them on places like Netflix and Showtime? No, you don't, because you didn't know the right person who works at that place. And that's a hardcore fact. These guys will knock you out. They will put you in pain. But unfortunately, for some stupid reason, could be an age thing or this, that, and the other thing, they're just not going to be there. So listen, and I thank you very much. Fuck yeah, that's right. Hey, listen, I don't even know what you're saying. No one, life hopeless, whatever you're saying, man. Thank you so much for writing. It's very nice of you to say the things that you're saying. It's badass. All you got to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you will always see what I'm doing. We got a great TV series we're doing. We originally called it Marino 2016. Now it's called Make America Italian Again. You could watch 10 of the funniest comedians in the show that we have created, making people laugh around the world, because that's what we need today. We need to make people laugh their motherfucking asses off, because what's going on in the world sucks. Saw you live in Woodbridge, Ontario. That's right. I love Woodbridge, Ontario. Somebody just subscribed to my YouTube channel right now. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You are hilarious. I love your coffee, Joe. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys are badass. I already did a sub. Sub sandwiches are the best. I'm glad you're saying that. That's fantastic. Kenny Rocks, you're the best. Hey, listen, folks. Tell people to share you. Oh, I want everybody out there to please do me a favor, especially everybody who's writing in these nice comments right now. I really appreciate that. It makes me feel great. I want you to tell your friends, you know, share my feed with Comedy Central. Share this feed with Showtime. Share this feed with Netflix. Maybe I'll end up getting a show in the future. I couldn't read that as fast as I was thinking I can. At Comedy Central on Instagram, message requesting that Mike Marino should have a special. You guys can do it. You're out there watching. Call Showtime. Call Netflix. Call anybody out there who you think I should be on their show, and we'll have some fun. Make America Italian going to be one of the funniest television shows you're ever going to see. We got great sponsors. We got great actors. We got great producers and directors. It's a badass show. Queen Maya, thank you so much. You think I'm a badass when I do stand-up? I see you climbing up that ladder on those ropes and shit like that. You are out of your mind. I don't get scared on stage, no. I can't wait to get on stage. I'm never scared. You're the best, Mike. Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate that. Hey, listen, folks, this is a piece of cake. All you have to do, if you're enjoying watching what I'm doing, and you've never seen me live on stage, live performance is the most fantastic high in the world. I take pride in doing everything I can to make people laugh as hard as they can. So you can come and see me at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood, the Ha Ha Comedy Club North Hollywood, theaters, casinos, cruise ships around the world. All you have to do is go to mikemarino.net, subscribe, and I will send you discounts and all kinds of great stuff, where I'm going, how I'm doing, what I'm doing. But you can also watch me on YouTube, Mike Marino Live on YouTube. Here is the question of the day. I say in my act a catchphrase. It's called "Get the Bat." Vinny, get the bat. Joey, get the bat. Anybody get the bat. One of my favorite jokes of yours is Walmart joke. Well, thank you very much. I'll get back to that. So people ask me all the time, is there really a baseball bat in your life? Did you really deal with stuff like that? Let me tell you people something. When I was 16 years old and I had my permit to become a driver, you had to drive in the car with your dad. And your dad would follow you around and he would be on the side there while you were driving. And he taught you how to drive that car. I love your bit about America having a time. Well, thank you so much there, Mark Mello. I appreciate that. Well, I'm actually talking about how that actually developed into an act, and this really did happen. I'm driving around 16 years old at a 1967 Mustang. It was olive green. I swear to God, I wish I still had it. I can't believe I sold this car. It would be worth so much money right now. It was a great car. It was the best. I'm driving around in the car. My father's sitting next to me, and he's saying, you know, make a left, make a right, use your signal, don't play the radio, and shit like this. And then I went down to the motor vehicles and I took my driving test. And when I passed the driving test, I drove all the way home, of course, with my dad in the car. And at that time, it was a tradition to throw change in the car. So he took a couple of quarters, he threw them on the floor in the car, and he says, okay, son, the car's yours, congratulations, do your thing. Oh, and here's one more thing I want to make sure that you have in your car. It's a baseball bat. Yeah, we took this baseball bat and you put tape on the end like this, and this was for protection because you never know what was going to happen. Now let's suppose you're driving somewhere and somebody wants to bother you. You just go like this, get the hell away from me, and nobody bothered you. You understand? So I had a baseball bat in my car my whole life. And the trick to it is, if a cop pulls you over, and he's pulling you over for something that's reasonable, like speeding, you went through a red light, maybe your tags are bad, whatever, put your hands on the wheel like this, and the cop will say, hey, let me see your license, let me see your insurance, your registration. You give him this stuff. And then all of a sudden, the cop says, well, he's a nice guy, he's not doing anything wrong, I'll let you go. But then he goes, hey, what's with the baseball bat in the front seat of your car? Now, if you were to say you had it for protection, you'd probably get arrested for carrying a concealed weapon. What you do is you say, hey, softball. Even if there was snow on the ground, softball. Because I once had it, got pulled over, and the cop says, what's with the baseball bat? And I said, softball. But then he asked me, you know, why is your softball bat short and small, like this one? And I said, I was on the remedial team, that I wasn't that good. Understand? I think the cop understood, though. And then away you go. And it's a beautiful thing. Now, I'm not saying I want any trouble. I'm not saying I'm looking for any trouble. I'm going to tell you right now, if trouble came to me, I'm ready. Because what do I say at the end of every one of my broadcasts? Don't take no shit from nobody. Don't take no shit from nobody. Unless they got a couple of guns. Then you take all the shit that they're dishing out. Right now, I stopped early by accident. I don't even know what that means, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. Who's over here? Hey, Paul, how you doing? Mario, it's nice to see you. Hey, Mario, it's nice to see you. John, what's going on, everybody? Valerie, it's nice to see everybody. So listen, guess what I did today? I went and had some shoes made. Who has shoes made anymore? Nobody. My uncle was a shoemaker. My grandfather was a shoemaker. I went to Victor's Shoe Shop in Burbank, and I had shoes made. I'm going to go pick them up right now. As soon as I'm done with this broadcast at 5:15, I'm going to go to Victor's Shoe Shop. You guys reading? Victor's, is that backwards? Victor's Shoe Shop. Got myself a nice pair of detailed shoes that fit my feet and only my feet, because I got a big show tonight. That's right. Tonight, the doors open at 8 o'clock. I'm at the Ha Ha Comedy Club, North Hollywood, on Lancashire Boulevard. I have a great lineup of comedians on my show. Mindy Rickles. That's right, Mindy Rickles is hosting the show tonight. It's Don Rickles' daughter. Mary Gallagher, she's on the show tonight. She's just got done doing the Stephen Colbert show. She's a badass. Mary Gallagher. What am I looking at? Come to Chicago. I am coming to Chicago. August 16th, Chicago. Gail, I need you to go to MikeMarino.net. Check out the score. I'm coming to Chicago. Then on February 2nd, I'm doing a big concert at a theater in Chicago. Everybody go to MikeMarino.net. Anthony the Magician says, hi, Mike. Anthony. Nice Italian magician. He makes somebody disappear and the show's over. Get it? The bad joke. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The Italian family feud. Like everybody quoting my jokes. I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Keep writing to Comedy Central. Everybody go to Comedy Central. Go to Netflix. Go to whoever, HBO, whatever it is. Tell them, listen, New Jersey's bad boy Mike Marino needs his own TV series. All right, we got the fans, we got the power. We could pull the show, make America Italian again. Go figure. Anyway, so tonight I'm talking about going down to the Ha Ha Comedy Club right here in North Hollywood. We still got some seats open. Some tickets are still open. You can buy them at the door. It's only $20 to see the show. And we were talking about Mary Gallagher is going to be in the show. Jay Davis is dropping by to do a guest set. And the legend himself, Marco Asante, is in the show tonight. And then yours truly will close it out. I'll go on stage for about an hour and 15 minutes. The Ha Ha Cafe Comedy Club's got great food, great drinks, great prices, great comedy. I expect to see you all there. I hope you'll come down and enjoy. And listen, before I close this show, I do have to get going. This has been a lot of fun. I promise you all I'm not stopping. I am going to do Mike Marino live from my mother's basement continually on my fan page right here on Facebook, Instagram. You people out there, if you're on my friend page, please come on over to this fan page and go to my YouTube channel. Don't fuck this up. You got to go to my YouTube channel, Mike Marino Live on YouTube. Hit like, subscribe, become a member of the family. You can become a member of this family. If you ever wanted to be a part of a family, a crew, a real crew, I'm your guy. I've been wondering, how old are you? That's a weird question from a guy. Andrew Mend. I'll tell you what, Andrew. Why don't you write now, how old do I look? And I'll tell you exactly how old I am, right? I'm strong as a motherfucker. I'm healthy. I run every day. I go to the gym every day. And I go out every night. I try to eat right, but I don't. I don't eat sitting down. I eat standing up, which is really, really bad for you, so you shouldn't be doing that. Barbara Hammaker House. How are you, sweetheart? It's nice to see you. Carolyn, it's nice to see you. Second generation Italians in Philly. That's really, really cool. And so anyway, I do have to get going. Here he comes again. I look like I'm 22? Well, thank you very much. I'm 24. 3. 35. This is really great. I like this. You know what? If you can guess my age and you say the right number, go to MikeMarino.net, write to me, and I will write you immediately back whether I think you're right or not, and I will send you a complimentary Mike Marino Make America Italian Again t-shirt. And 45, thank you, my man. I'll send you a DVD. Inbox me, buddy. Inbox me. I'm 45. Yeah, you know what? I'm 45. Look at that. Look at the size of the guns. I get you in a headlock. It's over. This is great. 48. What the hell's the matter with you? I'm 45. Andrew got it right. 45 years old. That's right. Look, if I cut off the top of my head, everybody thinks I'm 35. You guys are great. Got a lot of great fans. This has been a great broadcast. Listen, I got to get going. I do have this show tonight. I hope you guys will come down. That's the Ha Ha Comedy Club in North Hollywood, Lancashire Boulevard. Tonight, the doors open at 8 o'clock. I'm going on stage around 8:45. Great food, great fun. Tickets still left. Go to MikeMarino.net and find out when I'm coming into your neighborhood. If you're here in Los Angeles tomorrow night, Saturday night, at 10 o'clock, I'm going to be in the 10 o'clock show, actually the 9:45 show, at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood, most famous comedy club in the world. That's right, yours truly, tomorrow night, June 30th, Mike Marino live at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood, 9:45 show. I'm going on around 11. And then the tour goes into the 4th of July weekend. On July 5, I'll be at the Ice House in Pasadena, California. Ciao, it's nice to see you, Mark. The Ice House in Pasadena on July 5th. The Real Vinny is going to be in the show. A couple other great comedians. Log on to MikeMarino.net. Find out all about it. Happy Independence Day to you too, Carolyn. Gail, it's nice to see you. Kenny, you're always a good guy. Carolyn, I really appreciate all your compliments. I appreciate everybody. Listen, I got to get going. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in and watching Mike Marino live from my mother's basement here in my apartment in Los Angeles, California. Remember, let's make America Italian again. You don't know nothing, you didn't see nothing, you don't say nothing. And how do I end every single one of my broadcasts? I always saying the same thing. Don't take no shit from nobody.
Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying watching my podcast live from my mother's basement. We're having a lot of fun and I'm going to have a lot of great guests on the show in the future. So if you like it, hit like. You could also leave a comment. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch other funny videos. And you could also listen to my podcast on your favorite podcast app like Spotify and iTunes.